Today I'm going to go over 10 tips to help you as a home buyer in 2023. Knock knock Yitzhak, Realtor and Success Coach, helping you get from where you are to where you want to be. Be sure to like this video and subscribe below so that I can keep putting out great content for you. Alright, let's hop into it. Number one, don't let the seller know how much you're pre-qualified for. So when you're going to make an offer on the house, you want to have a pre-qualification letter, but say the home is listed at $300,000 and you're going to go in and you're going to offer $285,000. You want to make sure that your pre-qualification letter shows that amount. You don't want to show that you're qualified for $350,000 because then you take away some of your leverage in being able to offer below the list price. Number two, you want to find out why the seller is selling their home. Whether it's a divorce, whether they've fallen behind on the payments, they maybe got a job in another state or another area, so they're having to move. The more you know about why the seller is trying to move, the more leverage you have to be able to get a great deal on your home. If they have to sell really quickly, then they're going to be more motivated to accept an offer at a lower price. Number three is your days on market. Now, the days on market, if it's more than the normal amount for your area, this could mean that the price is too high, that the condition of the home is not up to par, or that the location isn't as desirable. So when you're looking at this and you see that a home has been at $300,000 and it's been on the market for 60 days, that might be some wiggle room for you to be able to offer below asking price. So definitely keep this in mind. Number four, you want to know how much equity, or try and get a good estimate of the amount of equity that the seller has in the home. And now your agent can help you with this by looking at the MLS information and also the tax information. They can sort of see what they purchased it for. Sometimes it'll show how much they have left on their loan, or if they refinanced. There's always some ways to find out how much equity they have to be able to play with. That way they could also cover some of your closing costs, or they have some room to go down on the price that they have it listed at. Number five, you want to ask for what you need in the closing. If it's repairs or you want your closing costs covered, make sure that you're asking for everything up front that you could possibly want, and your agent will be able to help you with this. You want to, leaving things on the table in this market is something that you want to make sure you have a great agent who's going to go above and beyond to get you everything that you can possibly get in the transaction. So make sure that you're asking for closing costs, you're asking for repairs, you're asking for seller concessions for a rate buy down. There's always something. It doesn't hurt to ask, so make sure you have an agent who's going to ask those things for you. Number six, you want to get 3 lender quotes. When you're shopping for a mortgage, it's best to go to 3 different lenders and get their rates. And this doesn't hurt your credit. It will count as the same credit check if you're doing it within a short period of time. If a month or less, 14 days is even better. Go shop rates and see throughout the process, work with your agent and work with the lenders to see which one suits your needs, and then go with that. Make sure that you're doing your due diligence and shopping rates. Number 7, work with an agent who's familiar with the area that you're purchasing in. You want to make sure that they know the average days on markets of homes. You want to make sure that they're up to date with all of the criteria that you're going to need to be able to get this deal to the finish line. Number 8, you want to know when to lock your interest rate in. This is something that most lenders don't talk to their buyers about before you get to that point. With the fluctuation in interest rates, you want to make sure that once you get the home that you want and you have an offer in there, that you're getting your rate locked in at whatever it is so that there's no fluctuation moving forward. So make sure to get a rate lock and talk to your lender and your agent about it at the start of the deal so that you're aware and you know what to expect. Number 9, make sure to plan to live in the home for 5 to 7 years. That way, if there's any fluctuations in the market, you know that you've had time to build equity in your home so that you have a great resale value. Number 10, if you're thinking about getting down payment assistance to help with your down payment or your closing costs, I would definitely recommend that you do your research into the different programs out there. Work with your agent and work with your lender before you even start the home search. So that way you have seen what you can qualify for, you know a little bit about it, so that you can take full advantage of the programs that are out there for you to get free money to get in your new home. All right, and then here's a bonus. This is something that you want to be aware of. Be willing to walk away from the home deal. In a buyer's market, you have that flexibility because there's more inventory and because you have more negotiating room. Don't get stuck on something that's going to turn out to be a bad deal. Make sure that you're willing to walk away from a deal when it just doesn't feel right or the numbers don't work. Thank you, and I hope you guys got some great value out of this. Please subscribe and like this video so that I can keep putting out great content for you.